Hello everyone, it's your options guy. Welcome back to another video. So yeah, I'm sitting down for once. I'm not actually standing up in the camera, up in your face, talking about why I love Palantir so much and how I do that in like every video basically that I show, and why I keep thinking you should keep throwing more money into Palantir. Well, I am actually gonna do that, but I'm gonna be sitting down this time. So today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys the 3 ways you can make money in Palantir and why I think Palantir is probably the best stock to play right now. I know it's not GME like Status or AMC. I think Palantir is a safer way to go. It's not like this is not like a get rich type of scheme, okay? If you're following GME or AMC, good for you. All the luck to you. I hope you guys make it big. I hope it doesn't crash on you. But let's focus on Palantir right now. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for all the support. I'm actually grateful to say that we broke 300 not that long ago. I think it was actually just yesterday. So thank you for the support. Thank you guys for following me, and I've been getting a lot of questions on how to do more options and all that stuff. And leave any comments. I definitely will get back to you. If you have any questions that are like any technical questions with options, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for the support, and let's keep growing this channel. Okay, so let's talk about the ways that you can make money, the 3 ways you can make money. But I'll even showcase my portfolio right here on the right side next to me, so that way you guys can follow along. And as you can see, I have 125,000 in my portfolio so far. I've made over 156% return, and it hasn't even been a full year, and I'm up about 76,000. So my goal is to get to 100,000 within the first year, 100,000 in gains. The first way you can make money is by selling puts. So let's say you're not in Palantir right now, but you have enough money to buy 100 shares, and 100 is a magic number. So let's say you want to buy 100 shares. You don't want to buy it right now at $36, almost $37, right? Let's say you want to buy it at $36 by this Friday, right? So what you do is you go to Palantir, you click on Palantir, you go to trade, you go to options, and then you go to the sell section, and make sure you select sell and put. Now, once you do that, you're gonna see like right underneath the current price right there, it's gonna say $36. So once you click on that, it's gonna take you to the next window where you input 1. So what this means is, if you sell 1 contract to someone, they're gonna pay you $90 right now. So there you go. You just made $90, just like that. So if you do this, you'll make $90. Now, of course, the stock prices and the option prices will change come open tomorrow. However, it will be more or less the same, around the same price. You might actually even make more, depending on what's going on with the stock. But let's say for tomorrow, nothing happens, Palantir opens exactly the same, and you do the same thing. Yeah, you'll most likely make $90 just by executing this right away. Now, in order to execute this, all you need is enough money to buy 100 shares worth of Palantir. That's all you need to do, and then you make $90. So what happens is, if Palantir by this Friday is above $36, then nothing else happens except you keep $90. That's it. You just made $90. You don't have to worry about anything, and that's it. You just made $90. Now there's a second scenario. So let's say Palantir drops to a little bit under $36. Let's say 35. So what's going to end up happening is, you're going to get that $90. You keep that $90 no matter what, and you're going to buy Palantir shares at $36. You're going to buy 100 shares at $36. Even though Palantir dropped to 35, you are committed to buying Palantir at $36 because that's the strike that you sold it at. I hope that makes sense. However, it's kind of like a win-win scenario, because if Palantir ends above $36, let's say $36.01 or above, then you made $90 just by selling that 1 contract, right? Now, the other thing that can happen is, if it goes down, you still made $90, but you ended up buying shares as well. So you're planning to get in anyways at 36, but now you just made 90 bucks on top of that. So it's kind of like a win-win scenario when you think about it, because you want to get in anyways. So that's one way you can make 90 bucks just like that. And that's with it's only one contract. If you have enough money for 200 shares, 300 shares, 400, 500, then that's 5 contracts you can sell. So you do the math, 90 times 5. And that's how much money you can make tomorrow just by executing this. All right, so let's talk about the second way you can make money. So let's say you don't want to sell puts, like you don't want to wait to see if it's gonna hit 36 or not. And let's say you're like a greedy bastard and you just want to get in right now at 36.95. Now, assuming that it opens at 36.95, this is what you could do. So you can sell calls. So let's say right away when it opens, you're like, you know what? I want to buy it at 36.95. Like, I don't care. I just want to buy it right now. I want to buy 100 shares of 36.95. So once you do that, what you could do immediately is sell calls. So you'll sell one call. So in the same section, you'll just switch over to sell call. And then what you do is you want to sell the strike right above where you got in. So if you got in at 36.95, you want to sell it at the 37 strike price. So once you click on that and click on one contract, because you have 100 shares to sell, what you're going to do is you're going to sell that contract and immediately you're going to get $360. Now, right away you're asking, okay, why do I get more selling calls than puts? Well, it all depends on what's happening. So right now there's more demand for calls, so you get more money for calls, whereas puts is less demand right now. Anyways, so one of two things is going to happen once you do this, and by expiration. So right away you're going to get the $360. You got that money. You can go to the store, grab some beer if you want, if you're old enough, or get some Starbucks, come back, go to 7-Eleven, just chill for the rest of the day. You already made $360. Now on Friday, there's two things that can happen. So the first thing that can happen is Palantir ends at $37 or more. If that happens, the 100 shares that you bought originally at $36.95 are gonna go away. They're gonna be what's called an exercise. So you're gonna get rid of those $100 to someone. You're gonna get rid of those 100 shares to someone, but you're gonna keep the $360. Like, you've already kept the money. Someone already paid you for that option that they wanted to buy. So there you go. You just made $360 in 2 days, basically. Or the second thing that will happen is Palantir will not end above $37. Let's say it ends at $36 exactly. So what happens is you're gonna keep your $360 that someone paid you originally for selling this contract, and you keep your shares. You still get to keep your 100 shares. You only have to sell the 100 shares if it hits your strike price or goes above. That's the only time you have to sell your shares. If Palantir by Friday, and when I say by Friday, I mean Friday like at the end of the day, if it's under 37, which is your strike price, you keep your shares and you keep your $360. So there you go. You just made $360 by buying shares and selling it at 37. So the cool thing is, if you bought at $36.95, you also make a little bit of money because you're selling it at $37. Now I know it's not much money here, but you do make an extra $5 just by doing this, because you're making that 5 cents difference from $37 to $36.95. It's 5 cents, and you have 100 shares, so that's the equivalent of $5 extra that you're making in profit. So in total, if Palantir ends above 37 or 37 or above on Friday, you make $365. There you go. You just made money by selling a quick call to someone because they love buying options and buying options is like their game, but selling options is your game because you're smarter and you play it safe. So lastly, the third way you can make money is you buy shares and you start praying. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, you buy shares and then you basically just wait until Palantir goes to the moon, which I think is gonna go to $50 easy by earnings. So you can just buy shares. You don't have to sell any calls. You don't have to sell any puts. You just buy your shares and you just wait. But the only problem with doing this is you have to wait. You're not making any money while you're waiting. Whereas if you sell puts, you're making money while you're waiting for it to go down. If it doesn't go down, you still make money. If you sell calls, you're waiting for it to go up. So that way you can sell your shares and you just made money. You don't have to worry about anything. Or you make money in multiple ways, basically. So those are the 3 ways that you make money with Palantir right now. I think Palantir is really good stock to play. I hope this video really showcased like my knowledge and on selling puts and selling calls. I hope that I dumbed down in simple terms. I even showed examples so that way you guys can visualize and see the strategy and how powerful this strategy is. And if you sell puts and it doesn't hit your strike price, you just make money for free, and then you do the same thing next week. Same thing with calls. You just keep selling calls. If it doesn't hit your strike price, you just made that free money by selling options with someone. And if it doesn't hit the strike price, you rinse and repeat for next week. And you just keep doing this and doing this, and you're just making free option money, basically. If you like this video, please give a like. That would really help out the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so, because I'm going to be doing more videos like this. And I'm going to be talking more about Palantir and other of my favorite stocks that show up. So make sure you hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.